too much to type, so I'm just going to say it here on video. All right, so yes, we understand the economy has to be opened up because there's a big debate about the number of people who may die as a result of the economy staying closed versus the number of people who are dying from COVID-19. So yeah, and I get that, and I don't envy the president and his team. It must be a very difficult balancing act. And thus far, many have praised them for having gotten it right. However, come the 1st of June, in terms of what the president said, it's probably going to be life as normal, except for the fact that the responsibility is on you and I to practice social distancing, wear masks, use hand sanitizers, and so on and so forth. But you and I both know that the normality of life, when one gets into a taxi or into a bus, when one goes to work, when one goes to a shop, whatever the activity is, it's going to basically be life as normal. Life as normal is not possible in a COVID-19 pandemic. The fact of the matter is that we are going to definitely have a huge spike in the numbers of infections, and there is, unfortunately, a percentage of those who are infected who will die. So respect the president, respect the team, understand the very difficult balancing act that they have to ensure. But by and large, personally, on behalf of my family and I cannot agree to the wholesale opening of the economy, certainly not in this way. About schooling as well, we respect the fact, and thank you, Mr. President, for saying that no parent will be forced to send their child to school. There are certain practical things about that. I mean, how do you tell a 6-year-old, even a 10-year-old, even a 14-year-old to wear a mask for the entire day and to keep social distancing from his or her friends? Many other things that go with that as well. So I think that the message that we should be bringing across is the fact that it's an abnormal time in the world, never mind just South Africa. And if it is abnormal, we cannot have a semblance of normality. And then just the last point, the strategy, the approach that was taken was that there would be a differentiated district metro-based approach. So if there were certain hotspots, and thank you for identifying that there are hotspots, which includes all the category A or metro municipalities, and then a few other districts, those numbers are high. Why then do we not apply that differentiated approach and ensure that those hotspots remain on level 4? Even in some cases, it definitely justifies being moved back to level 5. So thank you, Mr. President. We fully understand the position that you are in and the position that your team is in. But really, I think the message that has to go out is that it's abnormal. The economy, for the sake of the development and prosperity of South Africa, must move forward. However, COVID-19 and the precautions against COVID-19 absolutely has to take precedence over the economy or schooling or anything else for that matter, in my very humble opinion. Thank you very much. Bye.